Okay, so I will read the questions that I sent to Lois Lowry, and here are her answers. Excuse me. What similarities and differences do you see between the giver and society today? Similarities. Primarily the rejection of individuality and of diversity, the lack of citizen participation in government, the suppression of the arts. Differences. Today's citizens are expressing their mistrust and unhappiness. That is something that I found to be very comforting, is that even in this fascist moment, it feels like the walls are closing in, especially in the US, but, many other places in the world, especially the ones who are on the receiving end of US imperialist violence, that we still haven't gotten to the point where everyone is compliant, that we're complying, that people are still speaking out. We see a crackdown on free speech, political prisoners, but that the existence of people speaking out is something that we should hold on to. Second question. You've mentioned being against censorship. How do you feel about The Giver being banned over the years? In your opinion, why has it been banned? Lois's answer. It always takes me by surprise. Why has it been challenged or banned? I think because those who believe in the banning of books are troubled by the portrayal in The Giver of a young person exposing the hypocrisy in an authoritarian government. Yeah. Third question. In your own words, what do freedom of speech and intellectual freedom mean to you? Her answer. Those phrases are the very basis of a free and democratic society. Fourth question. The novel touches on eugenics. What is the danger in valuing certain attributes in lives over others? Okay, so leading the witness, Your Honor. This was a leading question. It's better to do open-ended questions with an interview. She said, there is a great danger in placing a value on characteristics that purport to enhance the value of one subset of humans over another. Question 5. How does cultural memory serve the individual and society at large? Her answer. As Santayana once said, those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Question 6. Why are pain and suffering integral to the human experience? Her answer. One cannot truly experience an emotion without being aware of its opposite. Question 7. What do you hope people take away from the novel? Her answer. An awareness of the importance of education and of participation in our government. Question 8. In your opinion, what role should art play in society? What role should artists play? Her answer. Art and artists should incite curiosity and emotions. Question 9. To you, what is the importance of addressing difficult topics in art? And her answer, difficult topics in any form incite thought. Question 10. How do you organize your books? This is something I like to ask authors because, we can ask their thoughts about a lot of things, but it gives, an insight into, how their mind works. She says, my books are organized by genre, fiction, nonfiction, biography, poetry, etc., and within each genre, alphabetically. I love that. I asked Fran Lebowitz when I went to see her speak, and I had her sign my Fran Lebowitz reader book. I asked how she organizes her books, and she said that she divides them between fiction and nonfiction, and then alphabetizes them. Question 11. What literature has been formative for you as a writer? Her answer, Winnie the Pooh by A.A. Milne. That was something I wasn't expecting, and I love that. The Yearling by Marjorie Kinnan Rawlings. The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck. Excellent book. Question 12. Which works do you think everyone should read? And her answer, The Collected Letters of E.B. White, which I read in college. They are very good. And The Gettysburg Address. That was something I wasn't expecting. Question 13. How do you overcome writer's block? Her answer. I don't believe in writer's block. It only means I don't feel like working today. Dentists and truck drivers experience the same thing. Also, a really great answer. Question 14. What is your opinion of the phrase, "the pen is mightier than the sword"? Her answer. It's a clever little metaphor, and I certainly hope that it's true. Question 15. What advice do you have for aspiring writers? Her answer. Keep in mind that writing is an art. That's in all caps, art. Publishing is a business. All caps, business. Concentrate on writing and forget everything else. Those are her answers. One of my literary heroes. I was shocked that she even responded to my cheeky request. So, there you go. There are her responses. I did do like a follow-up email and was just like, how are you doing in this fascist moment? And she's 89, or she just turned 89 and is like, well, I am hopeful to see the end of this, but I don't know if I will, and that's a very sobering fact, especially with her writing inspiring so many people growing up understanding that like resistance can be a beneficial thing. I know, I thought that was so cool. I also can be like self-sabotaging sometimes. Like one of her emails I didn't respond to for a while because I was like, what do I say? And like freaking out a little bit, and I was like, oh no, does that mean that I like looked disinterested? But there you go. Like, we are lucky to have her art, and I was very lucky to even have her interest in responding.